Today is a day Parker Messick will never forget because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. His journey to the big leagues began in Plant City, Florida, where he dominated little leaguers and high school opponents. Then on to Tallahassee, where he was the ACC Pitcher of the Year as a freshman. Now he's in a big league clubhouse for the first time ever, and he'll be pitching in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
It'll be Brandon Pfaadt who is leading the charge.
Well, Brandon's 12-8 this year. He's got about a 5 ERA, a whip of about a 1.36. He's going to come at you with a 2-seamer, a 4-seamer, a sweeper, a changeup, a curveball, and a cutter. And his cutter has been really effective for him.
Stephen Kwan will lead things off for the Guardians.
Line to left center field. That might get in the gap. Racing over. A dive, and no, he can't hold on to it. Alec Thomas unable to come up with it. Kwan wasn't sure. I think initially he thought he caught the ball, and so he had kind of pulled up a little bit. Otherwise, he may have made it to second base.
I'm actually shocked he wasn't a second base on that, the way he runs.
Daniel Schneemann back in the lineup in the 2 spot.
Line to center field and a base hit for Schnee. Kwan stops at second, and the Guardians have their first 2 aboard to start the game.
Jose Ramirez will step in. He's the DH.
And Ramirez socks it out to center. Thomas is there and not quite deep enough for anyone to try and tag.
Now you got Kyle Manzardo coming up to the plate here. Manzardo takes in the dirt and hit him on the foot. How do you like them?
Manzardo hit by a pitch in the foot that he just fouled a pitch off of, and he will hobble on down to first base. Base is loaded for the Guardians. 1 out for Bo Naylor.
They got him to roll over on a ball. They go to first to get the out. The Guardians take the lead. 1-0. Give Bo RBI number 29 as Stephen Kwan comes home.
Now Gabriel Arias.
2-2, swing and a miss. That's Arias swing over the top of a breaking ball, and Pfaadt limits the damage.
Messick making his major league debut here in Phoenix. The lefty was terrific down at AAA Columbus and got the call over the weekend, and here he is.
It'll be Marte, Perdomo, and Carroll against the 6-foot-tall, 232-pound left-hander.
Down low, ball 4 as he went with the changeup again, and he walks the first batter he faces.
Wild pitch. Marte into scoring position, and now you can just go station to station and tie this thing up.
Situational hitting really good right there by Perdomo. Just shooting that ball to the right side, making sure that Marte got over to third base.
Here's Corbin Carroll.
Breaks his bat with the infield in. Rocchio looks him back, flips it over, and there are 2 down. Boy, you couldn't have played that any better.
Family absolutely loves it.
Trying to escape the first inning with a 1-0 lead.
Swinging a looper into right field. It'll fall in for a base hit. A 2-out RBI single the other way for Lourdes Gurriel Jr. as Marte scores, and the D-backs have tied the game at 1.
Alexander hitless in the series, 0 for 5. Got him looking. His first big league strikeout. Dad's fired up. Family section erupts. It's 1-1 after 1. C.J. Kafis leads off here in inning number 2. Drilled to right field. Corbin Carroll can't make the play. It goes to the wall. Kafis into second base. He'll turn and burn. He's going for 3. And now it's the Guardians with a triple, leading off inning number 2.
That was odd. It looked like Corbin Carroll got to the spot, had to hustle like crazy to get there, make a sliding attempt, but he just fanned on that ball right there. I don't think I've ever said this about a day game before, but he might have lost that in the lights.
A great chance for the Guardians to retake the lead as Brian Rocchio steps in.
Rocchio with a bullet to second base, but the play is at first for Vargas. And scoring the go-ahead run is C.J. Kafis. That's RBI number 32 for Brian Rocchio, and 13 of those runs batted in.
Top of the order for the Diamondbacks at the bottom of the 3rd. They trail 2-1.
As that ball is ripped to short, and Arias with a dynamite play. First on the pick, and then with the long throw.
That was all the way around. Fantastic job.
Corbin Carroll aboard at first base with a 2-out single.
2-out singles are okay.
Now Lourdes Gurriel will step in.
Swing and a miss. There's the good changeup. He had him way out in front of it. 3rd strikeout in as many innings for Parker Messick. The fan section loves it.
Thomas is safe at first base with an infield single.
So the tying run at first with nobody out to start the 5th for James McCann.
That's going to find the gap. Angel Martinez cuts it off and then falls down. They're going to wave him home. The throw to Arias. Now to Bo. Short hop tag. Got him. Oh, my goodness. That was an amazing play by Bo Naylor. The hardest thing for a catcher to do is grab that short hop. He picked it clean and tagged him out.
Looked like the turf monster might have got a little bit of hold there of Angel Martinez, but they got it to the right guy.
So it remains a 2-1 Guardians lead as the Diamondbacks ran on Gabriel Arias on a relay. You don't do that.
3 straight hits for the Diamondbacks here in the bottom half of the 5th.
D-backs look like they're starting to pick up Parker Messick a little bit. And here's Geraldo Perdomo.
And there's a swing and a bouncer to short. Up with it, Arias steps on the bag for one. Rifles the throw to first in time for the out. Big stretch by Manzardo. And Messick works out of it with amazingly no damage done.
2-1 Cleveland at the top of the 7th. Brandon Pfaadt still in the game for the Diamondbacks. And we've talked a lot about the rookie Messick in his debut and how well he's pitched. Brandon Pfaadt has been very good today as well. Both runs scoring on RBI groundouts. He's given up just 1 extra base hit. That was a triple.
And Pfaadt will finish his outing today with a 1-2-3 effort. 7 in the books. And the Guardians still have the 2-1 lead.
Parker Messick with a gem in his major league debut, and now he goes to work in the bottom of the 7th. So a 1-out base runner, tying run aboard for Arizona here in the 7th. Alec Thomas will be the batter, a left-handed hitter.
Ground ball to first. A diving stop by Manzo. Goes to second. They get the lead runner for out number 2. That was maybe the best play we've seen Manzo make at first base.
And he's made a couple of really good ones today in particular. Here comes Stephen Vogt.
Well, he's going out with a big smile. He can't be more impressed with what he's seen from Parker Messick here this afternoon.
Mom and Dad obviously extremely happy. The family came out here and absolutely pitched his you-know-what off.
Gaddis on here in the 7th inning with a runner at first, 2 down.
High fly ball center field. Angel Martinez puts it away. 7 in the books from Arizona. Guardians still lead it 2-1.
Bottom of the 9th inning. D-backs trailing Cleveland 2-1. Cade Smith trying to lock it down for Cleveland.
We know what the Diamondbacks need. Do you want to say it or do you want me to?
Go ahead.
Bloop and a blast here for the D-backs. There's the blast. Left field and deep. We are tied. His red hot month of August continues. It's his 17th of the year. And the Diamondbacks are right back in business.
Wow, was that ball crushed. There's one thing we know about Gurriel. He can turn on a fastball.
The first home run Cade Smith is allowed to a right-handed hitter all year. And Lourdes Gurriel Jr. has tied this game at 2.
And the side is retired, but Lourdes Gurriel with a solo home run has tied this game at 2. We head to extra innings here in downtown Phoenix. Curtis gets a 2nd inning of work for the Diamondbacks as we head.
And Martinez strikes out. He climbed the ladder. And for Curtis, big first out to get. That is going to be it for Curtis. Job well done for him, but with the lefty Kwan and the lefty Schneemann scheduled up, they will bring in a left-hander of their own. And Andrew Saalfrank.
Check swing liner to center. Right there is Thomas for out number 2. Back to second, Rocchio.
2 down, and here comes David Fry. 2-2. Swung on and missed.
Rocchio stranded at second. We head to the bottom of the 10th. D-backs in Cleveland tied at 2.
The Diamondbacks are going to start with the winning run at second base against new pitcher Matt Festa.
There's the sacrifice. Smith goes to third, and the winning run is 90 feet away with 1 out in the 10th.
Wow, perfect bunt by AT.
It's James McCann's spot in the lineup, but he'll be lifted in favor of a pinch hitter, Adrian Del Castillo.
And a chance for Del to be the hero here in this 2-2 game in the bottom of the 10th.
Del Castillo, first pitch, hits a little flare. It looks like 0-1. It's down. It's down. Pavin scores, and the Diamondbacks walk it off.
D-backs win 3-2 on the bloop single from Adrian Del Castillo. They stunned Cleveland today as the Guardians had a chance to pull within 2 of a playoff spot with a win. They stay 3 back, and the Diamondbacks take the series. Gurriel, the homer in the 9th off Cade Smith, and a Gatorade bath for Adrian Del Castillo. Out by second base as his blooper in the 10th inning wins it for the D-backs.